you've seen this team play from afar and across on the other side of the court, what were your impressions of of the talent level they have so far, and kind of what they need to do to take a next step?
I think they got a lot of pieces here. Obviously, they're exciting, a lot of exciting young talent, especially even with the draft this year, what they've done, and I think the future is really, really bright. So for me, just to be able to be a part of that and watch this team get better and better, I think this is going to be an exciting, good year.
Have you got a sense of what role they want you to play?
I've talked to them a little bit about it, and it's just come in here and help these guys. And the goal here is to win games, and that's what they want to do, and that's a team we want to do. And whatever role that is, I'm here to help and just have a good time. Like I said, I'm excited to be here and be a part of what is happening here.
Luke, welcome to Orlando first
Thanks.
off. At what point during the process were the Magic the more viable option to sign with?
I think from day one they called and were really interested. So I think as it went along and things kind of happened, started to get more and more excited about Orlando, and my family was super excited about it. So when it was all said and done, this is a place we ended up being, and it's going to be a good spot. It's going to be fun. There's a lot of young guys here. The team's going to get better and better, and for me to be a part of that, at the latter part of my career, it's going to be a fun season.
Can you talk about the differences between being in Milwaukee and then ending up in Charlotte for that postseason?
Yeah.
Just talk about the differences in your role during that run.
Charlotte or Milwaukee obviously was just a rebuild from the start. So I was happy to get out of there and get a chance at the playoffs. To play a backup role behind Kimba and help that team and that franchise make it back to the playoffs was exciting and fun. So the East is always wide open. So I'm excited about the Magic and the talent they have here and what the organization is doing, and to be a part of that, it's going to be a fun, exciting year.
They have a very young guard in Victor Oladipo. They just got Alfred Payton.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen those two players play? Obviously, Victor Oladipo throughout last season, and then Alfred during Summer League.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen Alfred play yet. I've heard a lot of good things about him. Victor, I know, is very talented, up-and-coming point guard. It's going to be fun to watch him night in and night out. And hopefully I can just help those guys get better. That's what I'm going to do, with practice and games. Just do what I can to help those guys and this team get better. And the goal is to win, so that's what we want to do here, is win. So to be a part of that and help that get going is going to be fun.
Have you had conversations with Jacques Vaughn yet to talk about what your role might be and how you can provide the veteran leadership that you've done in the past?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm here to do, is bring that veteran leadership into the locker room and to help those guys. And I know Jacques is a good coach. He's been through it all. He knows how to win and what to do, and just to help be a voice for him, off the court, it's going to be something I'll try to do. But it's so early. I just signed, so I'm kind of getting used to everybody here too.
You were outside looking in when they waived Jameer. Were you surprised at that, and then you ultimately get the call?
Yeah, you've seen a lot of stuff happen in the NBA, so you never know what's going to happen year to year. But yeah, I was a little bit surprised to see it happen. I know he's been here a long time and been great for the city, so hopefully I can just come in and fill some leadership roles here.
Do you think there's something that they've seen or saw in your game in the past that they want their young guys to learn or know?
Yeah, I think anytime you got a veteran guy, maybe that's been around, that's played the position for a while, you can help those young guys. The point guard spot is probably the toughest to learn in the league, just with managing the team, managing all the players, and for them to have Coach Vaughn as their coach too, being a point guard helps. And whatever I can do to help those guys. They got so much talent. It's going to be fun to watch them get better and better.
Is that a role that you embrace later in your career, of maybe mentor a little bit?
Yeah, I think at this point, it's going to be fun to watch these guys get better and better. And like I said from the start, it's about winning too, to help this team win games.
Luke, for people that aren't familiar with your game, what do you bring to the franchise?
I'm a up and down point guard. Get up and down. I like to pass. I'm a pass first guy, so get guys involved, and with so much athleticism, it'd be fun to throw some lobs and get the crowd going.
Who were some of the guys who took you under their wing when you broke in?
I had Brent Berry, was one of the key guys for me and Ray Allen when I was a rookie. Those guys really kind of brought me under their wing and showed me the ropes, and it's crazy how fast it goes, and now I'm that guy for some younger guys. So it's a different but exciting new role.
There was a year there, I think, where Scott Perry was in their front office, the Supersonics front office.
Mm-hmm.
When you were there, how helpful or important was that familiarity in this free agency process? Did that even come into play?
You know what? It didn't really come into play. I have a good relationship with Scott, but it didn't really come into play. It's always nice to know people when you go somewhere new, but I think what they're doing in the front office is good. They have a good plan, and they're doing a great job of executing it. So they have a lot of good talent here, and they're just going to get better and better.
You've generally always played in cold weather cities.
Yeah.
Now finally 80 degrees in January. What are your impressions of that?
You know what? I'm excited about it. And I know my family is. They've been in some cold weather for the last 6-7 years, so that was a big selling point for us. We're excited about that.
Luke, what's your off-season preparation now going into training camp? What do you plan on doing?
Just enjoying my family. You know, it's a long season, so I've been doing a lot of years, so really enjoy my family, my wife and kids, and then, you know, gear up for those two-a-days, make sure I'm in shape and ready to go.
What are your recollections of Jacques as a player?
He's feisty, good defender. Played against him a lot, so it'll be fun to have him as your coach. A little bit different, but it'll be fun.